দেখ, আমি আগের দিন কিছু কনসেপ্ট দিয়েছিলাম তো নাম্বার অফ মোলসের ওপরে, তার কিছু নিউমেরিক্যালসও করিয়েছিলাম। এবার দেখ, নাম্বার অফ মোলসের সাথে মাস অফ দ্য সাবস্ট্যান্স, নাম্বার অফ পার্টিকেল কী করে কানেক্টেড থাকে। দেখ, ধর তোকে কোনো কিছু মোল দিয়ে দিল, নাম্বার অফ মোল, সার্টেন নাম্বার অফ মোল ইউ হ্যাভ গিভেন। নাও if you multiplied by molar mass, if you it multiplied by it molar mass বলতে কি বোঝো? যেমন ধর 1 mole of sodium chloride, 1 mole of sodium chloride, if you multiplied it by the molecular mass, মানে মোলার মাস, যেটা সোডিয়াম ক্লোরাইডের মোলার মাস কত? সোডিয়াম 23 প্লাস ক্লোরিন 35.5, মানে অলমোস্ট 58.5 করলে তুই পেয়ে যাবি কি? মাস অফ সাবস্ট্যান্স। খুব সিম্পল, তোকে 1 মোলের জায়গায় 1.5 মোল, 2 মোল, 3 মোল, whatever you have given, whatever the mole you have given, if you multiply it by its molecular mass, then you get the mass of the substance. Similarly, when the mass of the substance is divided by its molecular mass, then you also get the number of moles. Clear? Now, if mole, certain number of mole is multiplied by Avogadro constant, suppose 3 mole is multiplied by Avogadro constant means 6.023 into 10 to the power 23, then you will get the number of particles which is present. Similarly, when a certain number of particles, suppose a number that is multiplied by 10 to the power 23 or whatever, suppose 9.20 into 10 to the power 30. Now if I divide it by 6.023 into 10 to the power 23, then you will get the number of mole. Okay, so these are the concept. Now I come to the point about percentage composition and molar formula. What is percentage composition? Suppose in a compound are composed of water, suppose you can consider, you can take it as a formula of, suppose water. Okay, now in water, what will be the amount of hydrogen and what will be the amount of oxygen? All of you know that the molecular mass of water is, what is the molecular mass of water? 2 plus 16, 18. Now amount of hydrogen is present, that is 2, and the amount of oxygen present, that is 16. So percentage of hydrogen and percentage of oxygen is, hydrogen is 2 divided by total mass of the substance 18 into 100, you will get 11.11%. So you can easily calculate the amount of percentage and the amount of oxygen. So the actual formula is, now see, the percentage of an element in a compound is total molecular mass, that means in the denominator which is written as molar mass, or I can say the molecular mass. The molecular mass will be in denominator, and the total mass of the element, that means the element, the percentage of element which is present, you want to calculate, that is the total mass of the element divided by a molar mass into 100. Suppose here I taken a formula of carbon dioxide. Okay, carbon dioxide molecular weight, carbon 12, oxygen 16 into 2, that is 32 plus 12, 44. So the molecular mass is 44. Now suppose you want to calculate the percentage of carbon and percentage of oxygen. Carbon dioxide, carbon is 12, molecular mass is 44, so the percentage of carbon will be 12 by 44 into 100, and the percentage of oxygen is 60 into 2, that is 32, so 32 by 44 into 100. So now you can easily calculate the percentage of carbon and oxygen in carbon dioxide. Is it clear? Now I give you the concept of about empirical and molecular formula. So what is empirical formula? Empirical formula gives, this formula gives a simple whole number ratio of different types of atoms present in 1 mole of the compound. That is empirical formula. And what is molecular formula? Molecular formula is, this formula represents the actual number of different types of atoms present in one molecule of the given compound. So what is the basic difference between empirical formula and molecular formula? Empirical formula just you will it's information about not the absolute or accurate value of the atoms are present, only just approximate value of the atoms are present. And molecular formula gives the clear idea that what is the actual amount of each and every elements are present in the compound. So the relation between empirical formula and molecular formula is, molecular formula is equal to n into empirical formula. Okay, molecular formula is equals to n into empirical formula, where n is nothing but a whole number value. It's a not a fraction value, it's a whole number value, like 1 2 3 4 5 6 whatever. So n is equal to molecular mass by empirical formula mass. Okay, and molecular formula equals to empirical formula whole to the power n. Now the concept will be more clear when I will explain it by a numerical. See a numerical. What is them said? Read. A gaseous hydrocarbon on analysis gave the following data. It contains C is equal to 82.7% and H is equal to 17.3%. The mass of 132 ml of it is 0.342 gram. Find the molecular formula of the hydrocarbon. So for this you have to make a chart. See the chart. It has 6 columns: element, atomic mass, percentage, relative number of moles, simplest molar ratio, and whole number ratio. Now first of all, carbon and hydrogen. The atomic weight of carbon 12. No need to take the fraction 12.01. You should take it at 12. Hydrogen is 1. What is the percentage of carbon and hydrogen? Carbon is 82.7 and hydrogen is 17.3. You have to write. Then relative number of moles. Number of moles, all of you know how to calculate. That is weight of the substance given divided by the molecular atomic mass. That's why 82.7 divided by 12, and it is 17.3 by 1.008, or you can take it as 1. Now you can get the value 6.89 and 17.2. Now in between 6.89 and 17.2, 6.89 is the lowest value. So in the simplest mole ratio, you have to divide both of the value which I have obtained in the relative number of moles, that is 6.89 and in 17.2, you have to divide it both by 6.89. So what will get? When 6.89 is divided by 6.89, the value is 1, and when 17.2 is divided by 6.89, the value is 2.50. Now 1 and 2.5. 2.5 is a fraction. Okay, so we can't take it. That's why we have to take the nearest whole number value. Now we have to multiply both 1 and 2.5 by 2. Then 2.5 will get whole numbered value. So what will the value? That is 2 and 5. How it is get? 1 is multiplied by 2 and 2.50 is also multiplied by 2. So we get the value 2 and 5. So this calculation give the value of empirical formula, or you can get the value of empirical formula mass. So now see, the empirical formula of the given hydrocarbon is C2H5. As you get the value of carbon is 2 and hydrogen is 5, so you get C2H5. Now the empirical formula is C2H5. Now 12 into 2 plus 5 into 1. So the value is 24 plus 5, almost 29. Now in the question it is given the mass of 132 ml of it is 0.342 gram at HTP. All of you know that at HTP, that 1 mole of any substance occupy 22.4 liter. 22.4 liter means 22,400 ml. This will give the value of actual mass of 1 mole of any substance. Okay, now you take it as 22,400 ml. What will be the value in HTP? That means what is the mass of 22,400 ml of the substance at HTP? So you can take it is this, like 132 ml at HTP, 132 ml of the substance at HTP has a mass 0.342 gram. Then 22,400 ml of the substance have mass, that is the value is 0.342 into 22,400 by 132. Simple unitary method. Hence the molecular mass is 58. So what is the molecular mass? 58. See, 0.342 is divided by 132 into 22,400, so 58. Now what is the empirical formula mass? Empirical formula mass is, what is the empirical formula mass? Empirical formula mass is 29.06, or you can take it as 29. So N is equal to, all of you know N. How will you calculate N? N means, what is the N? N means molecular mass divided by empirical formula mass. You see, N is equal to molecular mass divided by empirical formula mass. So what is the molecular mass? You have obtained 58. Empirical formula mass, that is 29. So N value is 2. N value is 2. So 58 divided by 29, 2. So the molecular formula is 2 into empirical formula. Empirical formula is C2H5. So multiplied C2H5 into 2. That is, the formula of the compound is C4H10. Similarly, you see, an organic compound contains carbon 16.27%, hydrogen 0.67%, and chlorine 72.2%. Its molecular mass is 147.5 AMU. So here molecular mass is given. Find its molecular formula. Simple. You have to calculate it in the same way as we have already discussed in the previous sum. So first of all, you have to write the element carbon, hydrogen, chlorine, oxygen, atomic mass, that is 12, hydrogen 1, chlorine. Chlorine here you should take not 34.45, but you have to take 35.5. Okay, I know that the sum will be correct if you take it as 35.5, and oxygen is 16. Now the percentage is already given, that carbon 16.27, hydrogen 0.677, and chlorine 17.72.2. Okay. So now the question is, sir, here oxygen is not taken, but how will you take it? Oxygen. You should know that a hydrocarbon is made up of carbon, hydrogen, chlorine, and the total will be 100% if we will take oxygen. Okay, if nothing will be given, then in the hydrocarbon you have to take it, the rest part is oxygen. Clear? So that's why here oxygen is taken. Okay. You see the percentage of oxygen is the 100 minus 16.27 plus 0.677 plus 72.2, then you get the oxygen is 10.8. So here you can calculate the amount of oxygen which is present. Okay. Now the calculation of empirical formula mass. So you can easily calculate the empirical formula mass, that is I will calculate in later. So first of all you have to calculate empirical formula mass, we will calculate later. First of all we have to calculate the whole number ratio which is present. You see, so you get the percentage value of each element, relative number of moles. You have to calculate by dividing the percentage of the each element by its atomic mass. You will get the relative number of moles. You see that in the relative number of moles, the lowest number is 0.672. This is the lowest number. So divide all the relative number of moles which I get, that is 1.35, 0.672, 2.04 and 0.675. Divide all it by 0.672. You get the simplest whole number ratio. So you get 2.01, 1, 3.03 and 1.01. So what is the whole number ratio? We take it as 2131. So the formula is C2H1Cl3O. C2H1Cl3O. Now you can easily calculate the empirical whole number mass, empirical formula mass. Carbon 12 into 2, H1 only 1, Cl3, that's why 35.45. We take it as 35.5 into 3, and O only 16 into 1 or 16. So the empirical formula mass is 147.4. Now N value is molecular mass by empirical formula mass. Clear? Molecular mass by empirical formula mass, that is 147.5. Okay. What is empirical formula mass? It is already given 147.5. We have calculated, and molecular mass is also 147.5. So N value is 1. N value is 1. So molecular mass and empirical formula mass both are the same. Clear? So hence the molecular formula of the given compound is C2HCl3O. Okay.